Hi guys, Football-ManagerYouthDevelopment.co.uk here. Welcome back to the next episode of our Oxford playthrough on Football Manager 2015. It's been a really good start to this season. We're just about to go into the 10th game of the league season, and as you can see here, we're up in 4th position at the moment, so things have been going really well. We started off absolutely fantastically. We were top of the league up till sort of about the first 5-6 games. I think we didn't even lose, I think, at the beginning. We've had a few losses kind of like creeping in recently, and like one draw as well. But certainly we've been doing really well. Our goal difference is +4 at the moment, which is not too good. I probably would have liked that to been a little bit higher. But yeah, our defence is pretty decent. And certain players are performing really well for us at the moment, which is really good. As you can see down here, some of the stats. So yeah, Will Hoskins has scored 7 goals. Again, Will Hoskins has got a average rating of 7.5, and he's got 5 assists for us. So you can see that he's doing really well at the moment for us. So just have a quick look at him. So yeah, in 9 games, he's scored 7 goals. Which has been absolutely fantastic. I didn't actually realise he'd got that many, but yeah, I knew he was kind of getting quite a few goals, but I've not really been keeping an eye on the stats at the moment. I've just been kind of, trying to use as many players in the team as possible, like work on their development, things like this. But as you can see here, he's certainly improving in the right direction. Things are going like really well for him at the moment, which is great for us. So yeah, going into this game today, we're up against Luton. It should be quite a pretty tough game, I would have thought. I've been making a few kind of changes recently, and I've brought this guy in from Millwall on loan. As you can see, he's got really good mental attributes for League 2. Probably needs to improve slightly on his physical attributes, but his technicals are really good as well for like League 2. And he should be a good addition to the squad. I had a guy, Brian Howard. He's only 3 stars. I've only used him twice in the league. Just coming on as a sub, but he was kind of like kicking up a bit of a stink, so I'm probably likely to just get shot of Brian Howard. I think his wages are on, he's on fairly high wages, I think, for the squad, because he's one of our kind of like older players. But yeah, he's just not really been performing in the league. I've had some other players that have been doing really well. So you can see Danny Rose has come into the squad quite recently. He's on an average rating of 7.34, so he's been doing really well. Kind of a few players at the back. Jake Wright's doing really well as well. So yeah, 7.22. Alfie Potter 7.24. So we have had some real kind of like standout performances from players. So pretty kind of pleased overall, I'd suggest. And there's obviously quite a few guys as well that are kind of improving and doing really well at the moment. So yeah, starting lineup for this game, we've got George Long in goal, Joe Riley, who's on loan at right back, Johnny Mullins at centre back, partnered up with Jake Wright. We got Luke O'Neill playing at left back, Alfie Potter, Jack Powell, Danny Rose and Junior Brown make up the midfield, and pretty much our kind of standard top 2 of Carlton Morris and Will Hoskins. So Carlton Morris, he has been improving a hell of a lot recently. You can see a lot of like green arrows kind of cropping up all over the place here. So he has been playing well, but I'd like him to kind of score a few more in the league if he could. He's on loan from Norwich at the moment. He is only 18, so I can't expect him to do it kind of like all the time, but I know he is really good for this level kind of thing. You can see that he's superb for the senior team, and the kid's only 18 years old. So even though he is like at a really young age, I am kind of like putting a lot of pressure on him to do like really well, and to get the goals for us. Luckily, Will Hoskins is the guy that's getting the goals for us, so it's not too much of a big deal. But yeah, so what I'm going to do, I'm going to just get into this game now, guys. So yeah, we need to give a squad number. So yeah, I'll just auto that, I'm not too bothered. Okay, so we're just going to get into this. So yeah, press continue, opposition. What I've been doing just on this Football Manager is just applying the advice that my assistant manager is been given. I find that's been kind of doing the trick at the moment, so I'm just going to stick with it. So yeah, we're classed as underdogs at the moment. What I'm going to do in this game, I'm just going to go for calm, And I'm just going to play up to that underdog cards at the moment. I don't think we really are, but I'm just going to say there's no pressure. And then what I'm going to do, I'm going to go passionately and tell them that I believe in them and that there's a lot more to come from them. Now, what this sometimes can do, it kind of like really relaxes the players. And as you can see here, if you can kind of passionately say you've got faith in them, what it can do is like really increase the morale a hell of a lot when you're, if you're classed as the underdog. Personally, I don't think we are, and I will be looking to win this game, but we'll see how we get on anyway. So yeah, let's get into this game. Just going to pause it really quickly and just get rid of the sounds. I'll keep it on key highlights, and yeah, we'll just see how we get on here. So yeah, the way I've structured this team up, they've got reasonable wingers, so I've been trying to use the wingers as our kind of outlet, and certainly a lot of goals that we've been getting in this from this team and in this league is from our wingers kind of getting crosses in, and yeah, our strikers kind of getting on the end of the crosses and things like that. So yeah, that's worked quite well for us at the moment. I have also been asking them to retain possession, which I think is working quite well for this team. As you can see here, they do keep quite a kind of solid structure, which is something that I do like to have from my teams. Yeah, kind of teams I've noticed kind of do find it quite hard to break us down, and they've got to kind of almost pass their way through. And yeah, we're quite solid and really quick on the counter attack as well, which is really good. We do press teams as well, as you can see there. My midfielder looking to press that player as quickly as possible. I'd say this team's quite good for like League 2, and we are looking to go up. Luton have obviously just taken the lead there, which yeah, fine, fair enough. So what I'm going to do, I'll let that highlight run just so you guys can see that goal. Weren't particularly a lot we could have really done with that. But what I am going to do now in Football Manager 15, obviously what we got here is the touchline talk. So I'm just going to go assertive and demand more from them. And I'm going to confirm their changes, and we'll just press play again. Now, I'm not actually too sure how well them team talks, the kind of touchline shouts are going to be working on this Football Manager. And we could be 2-0 down here. Good save from our goalkeeper, but he probably should have took his time a lot more with that kick there. Hopefully we can get into this game just before half time. So yeah, Hoskins gets the cross there, almost got it across to Morris Rose with the ball in the middle to Powell, who we've got on loan, through to Mullins, plays it down the wing to Riley, Potter in the middle, and we should score here. God, I don't know how Morris missed that one. We really should have been 1-1 there. Yeah, so as you can see, a lot of the players just going down the wings, and yeah, we're looking to just get the ball across as quickly as possible. So the idea here is that obviously you saw it there. We kind of just get the ball down to the wingers, yeah, get them crosses in as quickly as possible, and the idea is that the strikers get on the end of it. So yeah, offside there. Hopefully we can get something from this. We still are keeping possession. Obviously not too long to go now. Rose in the middle, chips it in again. Another ball headed out. Powell back to right to O'Neill, who's been playing really well this season. Up to Morris, who's our target man. Out to the wings, cross in, and yes, as usual. Really good crossing there from Potter, and Hoskins managed to get on the end of it, and I think that's probably it certainly his 8th league goal of the season, I think, and probably about his 10th this season, so he's doing really well, and so many of our goals have been coming this way, so yeah, it's really good tactic for us at the moment. So okay, I am going to go assertive, and I'm not happy with the performance out there, but I'm also going to go passionately and tell him that there's a lot more to come from him. That I have got faith in them. So what I'm going to also do is go more attacking and flexible. I'm going to go more direct. I'm going to go for a higher tempo, and I'm happy with everything else. Obviously, we do need to get the ball, kind of get it crossing in a little bit more. What I'm also going to do, again, I said I don't know how kind of effective these team talks are, but I'm just going to go for assertive, and I'm going to encourage the players as well. Really do want them to kind of push out here. Just make sure that we do get the points on the board here. Obviously we're scheduled to get a point here, but I really do want to get them 3 points on the board and just kind of keep it going here. So very close effort from them there. they've certainly looked to have started quite well there, Luton, and they do go 2-1 up there, which is a real shame. Looked like we were going to hopefully kind of push on and just see how we went. Okay, so yeah, bit too much time on the ball, and we were looking for an offside there, and there was clearly not offside. So there was lots and lots of players around, so God knows what they were putting their arms up there for. So Riley down the wing. I think we could do with trying to hold on to the possession a little bit better. I'm gonna. Oh, that was piss poor as well. Yeah, we're being quite sloppy at the moment, which is quite frustrating for me. So we're up to the 60th minute now. This is usually the time when I look to make some substitutions. So I am actually going to make some substitutions. At the moment, I'm just going to sort it by whoever's playing the worst. And it is Carlton Morris. So I'm going to bring on Danny Hilton. And I'm going to use him. Yeah, that'll be fine for now. We are using a poacher. So yeah, if the guy can sort of like... That was offside, surely. Yeah. So yeah, an offside goal there. Obviously, we do need to start retaining the possession a lot more here, I think. So I'm going to maybe give it about another 5 minutes and then look to change up the tactics again. So Potter crosses in, and yeah, that's where we're most dangerous, and we just need to be getting on the end of them balls as quickly as possible. So we should win that ball back. We do here. Brown through to Hoskins, who might be injured. Hilton, and yes, we've managed to pull it back to 2-2, I believe. Our striker's obviously got injured there, which is a bit of a shame. I am going to bring on Callum. I'm not too sure on this guy. I'll probably just use him as a poacher, which would be fine for him. So yeah, I'll just use him as a poacher and attack. I'm happy with Danny Hilton now as a defensive forward. That should do us quite well. So yeah, I'm just going to confirm that. And yeah, as you can see there, we did take... put it back to 2-2. So unfortunately, Hoskins has got injured there, which sucks as he's our best player. But yeah, Danny Hilton manages to come on instead of Carlton Morris, and yeah, he's managed to get us the equaliser. So yeah, I'm just going to keep pushing forward here, guys. I think the momentum's with us. Could score here. Oh, should have scored that one. So that's fine. Again, another team talk. I'm just going to. Okay, what should we do here? I'm going to encourage him again. I think it's going to be a good fit. It's obviously going to be doing something. I don't think at the moment there's an... Yes! And here we go. So yeah, 3-2 here. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to just go for more control. I'm going to go structured, instructions. I'm going to go retain possession. And I'm going to remove that as well. So I'm not bothered about exploiting the flanks anymore. We just kind of need to sort of like keep it really, really tight here. And just kind of... Yeah, just make sure we kind of see out this result. So that's fine for now. Once that updates, which I think it should have done now. So yeah, so again, another ball down the wing. Brown crosses it in, lovely ball, and then Hilton manages to get on to the end of it. So yeah, he's come on now, and he's absolutely changed his game around for us. So when we go into the last 10 minutes, I'm going to just have a look at changing some things around. So I'm just going to go for tactics overview. So Alfie Potter, I'm going to make him go on support. That's absolutely fine. I'm happy with everything else. Hilton is kind of being our more defensive forward, which is good for us because it just kind of helps everyone out. Callum O'Dowd can just stay out front on his own and be a poacher. So yeah, we'll continue with this. So we could break here and maybe get another goal. Okay, so ball out wide again to Brown. Crosses it to no one. And that's fine. So, team talk again, assertive and tighten up. So that's exactly what we need to be doing here. We don't need to be doing anything fancy. Counter-attack. Just need to keep it structured, keep it tight at the back, and just see out this game and just get the 3 points on the board. So yeah, goal kick and excellent. So yeah, we've managed to pull that around there. So fantastic result. Obviously, we were considered underdogs. I did say at the beginning, I don't think we were. Yeah, so I am going to play up to it again, just so no one expected us to win, blah, blah, blah. I had a feeling we'd probably get a draw, and the way we have been playing, I did certainly think we could certainly push for the win, which we did manage to get there. So if we have a look at the table, 10 games played, We're certainly in the mix at the top of the table, which is brilliant. Up to third position in the league now. We've only lost 3 games, won 6 and drawn 1. Certainly doing really, really well at the moment. What I'll probably do is just play quite a few more games. With it, like with this save file, I do want it to be kind of like a bit of a long-term one. So I'm going to try and update it as much as possible, obviously on YouTube and things like this, just to keep it all updated. If you do want to see, obviously, more episodes of this Oxford file, and you want to kind of check on my progress, as I'm, hopefully going to be rocketing through the leagues quite quickly on this one. Yeah, do subscribe. I've had quite a lot of people subscribing to my channel recently, which I do really, really appreciate. And yeah, so thank you to everyone who has subscribed recently. I would like to hear some comments from you guys as well. So yeah, I want to kind of make this like a really, really interactive channel. You may notice I do sort of try and respond to every single person who leaves a comment. So yeah, please do leave your comments, and I will respond back to you. But yeah, thanks for watching this episode, guys. Hope you did enjoy it. Certainly a good game for me. And yeah, onwards and upwards. So yeah, thanks for watching, and yeah, see you next time. Thanks, guys.